few minutes later than usual, which I will blame on daylight savings time for no reason.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's definitely what happened.
Fuck it. Sun is bad and wrong.
It's a good thing that it's gone today. Doesn't exist.
No sun. Don't save the sun.
Sun is over. We're definitely not playing a game about the sun.
We hate saving that daylight.
We're definitely not playing the sun in a game.
I would say that my thought of what time it is messed up by daylight saving, but frankly, my idea of what time it is just fucked permanently.
It's messed up by 2020.
Just life in general, really.
Yeah.
What time is it? It's I don't know a fuck o'clock. Right?
X o'clock.
It's something. It's 10 minutes past. Who gives a fuck? I don't know. It's gone. The time.
Hello.
Hello. Oh wait, we beat him up. We beat up Orochi. Game
Yeah.
over.
Second time, I guess.
Why are we still streaming this when we beat him?
Well, I guess we'll find out.
We beat the boss. So that was a very final boss fight. We got the snake incredibly drunk and chopped off all his heads.
As you do.
As you do.
As is custom.
Onward goes the game, though.
We do have 3 brush techniques to collect. They're probably just off in some side areas.
4?
That's right.
I'm like trying to remember. Like, I think
17.
I think Easton said there are 13. We have 4. We have 9.
Yeah.
Because Vine, Bloom, and the other one whose name I forget are all just 1.
Are 1.
Oh, everyone's excited for the post game.
What is definitely the post game.
Imps. Alright. So yeah, we finished off, we talked to everyone at the festival, we cock-blocked Susanoo a wee
Pretty
bit.
hard, yeah.
A wee bit.
They even went to the spirit realm to get some privacy.
They sure did, and we came in and we interrupted them because
we're literally God.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck. A chunky chicken. Good
Big
chunky chicken right there.
It's a big chicken.
Good chunker. Alright. We're leaving. Goodbye.
Off to new adventures.
We're done with this festival bullshit. We've got a new sword to try out. Onwards, onwards, onwards.
Festivals are over.
Easton's like, do you really want to go?
To the capital. I'm sure the brush gods are living in a studio apartment in Manhattan.
So it's really funny. He just lets us go because we've talked to everybody. If you don't
if you don't, he's like, yo, dude.
It's like when we came back to Kamiki Village before, and he was like, do you really want to come? Do you really?
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Are you sure that
you're sure? And so, but we talked to absolutely everyone.
So he's like, yo, good fucking festival.
So he's like, yeah, let's go. We're going to the capital. So
good shit, lads.
We'll probably just use one of our mermaid coins and warp over rather than like
nothing to really do in between.
Well, we've done everything, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
yep,
I know.
I'm fucking off.
This whole world is bigger than this village, you know.
Well, we'll find other trees that you live in.
Wow, Easton.
Probably not important.
No, sure. No. Orochi's dead. It's fine. The game is over.
Evil other than Orochi. And his fart cloud.
Here we go on again. Yep. But yes, even though we have slain Orochi, the evil is still here.
There is evil in this world. It works in the hearts of the 7-headed snake, actually.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, I mean, really. that 8-headed snake was actually pretty fucking evil.
The capital. Well, what a coincidence.
Well, yeah, we were headed there.
We were just off to Rayashima. Did you go, like, check my tree out, make sure it hasn't been cut down or anything?
Yep, sure was.
I didn't vote for the Black Mist.
What does that mean? Well, that means we're going into Act 2 of the game. Although, really, this game is fairly episodic. I feel like if this game had been released like 10 years later, it actually would have like been episodic.
Mm-hmm. Eh.
I love challenges except fishing.
Any challenge except fishing.
Yes, I mean...
Good luck, fuckers.
I would say we're about a third of the way through the game, and it definitely feels that this game has, like, yeah, it absolutely has, like, several endings. Like I said, if this had come out in the era of, like, Telltale and stuff, like, it would have come out in, like, four episodes.
Alright, off to the city checkpoint.
Yep. We could have gone in there earlier, but we couldn't actually do very much in there because
So
the
we were
capital
like,
was
nah.
closed off to us.
Right. Capital closed due to evil. And gridlock.
So yes, we probably just want to,
Oh, should we check to see if he has another jar?
Oh yeah, we totally
While we're
should.
here.
We totally should, yeah. Will he make us a jar?
Aimless man. Please. Jar me,
Make
bro.
me a jar! Oh, he will.
He will jar me,
He
bro.
sure will. So, the other one we can get to is down by the moon shrine.
Okay.
If you remember, like, on this at the side of the stairs.
Auburn
Oh,
neck.
neck. Oh, yeah. And we can't, even if he makes a fifth one, we can't do that one yet. So.
Right.
I'll have to wait until we come back.
Running around with my jar.
Yeah. I always felt like even though this game like is quite long and like I said like it does end like several times, I always was happy that it was never over because I really enjoyed playing it.
It's not like it felt like it dragged or anything.
No, I think that's the thing is like I really enjoyed the gameplay of this game. So getting to play more of it was fun. It was good. I enjoy playing more of a game. I'm having fun playing. Can't remember which side of it it is. Ah, correct side.
I was pretty
There we
sure it
go.
was this side.
It's like, oh, I get to play more. Good, nice, excellent.
I will take that 20 praise.
Rather than like, I don't know, Star Wars 4 was like, oh, I get to play more. Yay.
Hooray. I missed. Alright, off to the dojo then, because that's where
That's where the warp is,
warp is.
Especially for the convenience of warping.
Be out.
Cracker pass.
Kind of funny how Taka and Sasa both have one.
Yeah, right? And yeah, I'd rather have one in, like, the village, so I don't have to, like, walk up to the village. Hey, Spring Girl. How's it hanging?
You don't say.
Okay. But we did the digging minigame, so onwards to the capital. I'm sure we'll never have to play that digging minigame ever
No,
again.
never. That guy was a one and done for sure. City of Townsville.
Big ass bridge right there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you could come in here and do like the stuff at the start, but you know we couldn't go over the bridge.
Yeah, so it's
Okay,
like, why rush?
origin mirror, and then there's a merchant to the
There
right.
I am.
There are some birds to feed right off the merchant stand. on the other side. There he is. Alright, birds, where are you? Yes, there. Oh, chat, not bird.
You're not a bird. You're a bull.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, where are these birds? I assume they're like further to the right, like near the entrance. Oh. Yeah, there they are. The green one. It's just to mess with you.
Of course, you know, in this giant flower or grass field.
Alright. We'll
Let's
see what
check
the
out
merchant
this
has for
merch.
sale.
Buy some sweet merch.
Yeah. Alright, what'd you have for sale, buddy? Borf, borf.
Yeah, I almost talked to him.
Borfed at him.
Can't get home, so fuck it.
No, no.
And she'd in order to close off the city. How would she do something like that? What's the deal with Himiko?
I sure have been sent to do the shopping.
Affirmative bark.
Wow, that pottery is worth a lot, huh?
No kidding.
That's good money right there. I'm sure when we get to the city, we won't spend literally all of our money.
We are flush with cash. There's no way that we're gonna lose all that.
There's no way we'll spend it immediately.
Within seconds. Well, everything here looks good.
Yep. No dust or anything like that. Alright, run down a wooden ramp to the left of the foot. Oh, there's a tree. Left there. Tree.
What's gloomy?
Yeah. On the ramp, open a chest underneath the ramp to acquire a
Head down the lamp.
I can words.
Eat. Stole someone's meat bag.
Chest. Alright, mother tree.
Ah, the mudda tree.
Mother tree.
Yeah, we
Yep.
chatted with her.
Yep. I'm not sure why this guy. The tutorials are weird. Like they're just kind of all over the place.
Yeah, the fill-in lore.
It's brought from a dead god, you say?
Probably not important. Transplanted
Don't
from
worry
a
about
faraway
it.
land, no story yet concocted can be considered the true version. Cannot be tamed by a mere brush.
What about our brush?
The miracle of its existence is more than can be sketched. What secrets lie behind its broad leaves?
A big ass cave with a missile bead in it.
That's probably it.
Yeah.
That's the thing he missed. It's always interesting playing a lot of these, like, Japanese history games and mythology games with an outside perspective. Seeing the things that come up a bunch, like in Immortal Cherry Blossom Tree.
Alright, down the bridge, down a hill, along the river. 4 piglets are waiting to be fed by the river.
Bored piglets. Now the fun part of when will they load in?
There they are, babies!
Babies, what are they like?
Seeds?
Oh, look at him go!
No!
Chomp it!
Then behind the waterfall, is a cave. Look lower.
Oop. Not really sure how that happened. I have questions. Felt like I was digging in the right spot at first, and then she
Nope.
kind of just shifted.
Alright, continue along the river. You'll come across a flaming chest. The bead inside. Alright, keep going. Feed a group of coons.
Ooh, hello.
Oh, I don't remember what.
I know.
And the guy unfortunately doesn't like.
Tell you again.
No,
It just
it
assumes
tells
that now you know.
once. Yeah.
I feel like it's like anything.
Feel like it was. God, sorry.
Pardon my Windows noises.
Raccoons, meat or fish?
Ah, okay. Get those raccoons.
Let them go. They're so cute. Yeah, I wish the guy just kept that.
Yeah, like they have lists of the food for each region, but they only mention what to give them like the first time that they show up.
It's like there's 2 sets of nightingales, 1 set of piglets, 1set of raccoons. It's like please, like the first time it appears it has what they eat on there, but this
every other time it doesn't. Alright, anything else?
Alright. Raccoons. Right in the midst of raccoons is a bird chest.
Could get that.
When you further along there, at the very end is a clover. A little before that, a bird chest with a. They were heading back to the rubbish.
I have been skidding a little bit. There is bead. Venerable bead. Wasn't 100% sure if I was doing that.
The river's very pretty.
Indeed. That. And a thing with a bunch of torches on it that I'm sure we'll never interact with.
Nope, I'm sure we'll never do anything with that.
Oh, back to the checkpoint. That is an impressive drawbridge.
Yeah. Hello. So the sword is big stabby, it's a bit like a reflector.
Do enjoy big stab. Hello.
Bye-bye.
I am liking the shotgun quite a lot.
I don't remember what the sword does on
the sub slot.
You might have to like equip it and find out. Yeah, swords do charge attacks.
Oh, I think I haven't gold dusted it, but we were
No,
gonna
we weren't
do
going
that.
to. Yeah, we weren't going to gold dust this one. We'll get another sword pretty soon. So we can like do that one instead. I say 2 of the gold dusts are like beyond the point of no return.
Right.
So like basically everyone recommends like not dusting your low level stuff. Alright, thank you for the resub. The dog!
Hey, thank you so much.
Yes indeed, dog.
M-Dog.
I'm dog. Hello.
Dog.
Dog. Dog.
Dog.
My mom gets really mad at me when I say that.
Alright, well, we kind of ignored these two.
Sure did. Yeah, sure, but there's a big ass bridge in the way.
Right, no one's going anywhere. The drawbridge all drawn and bridgy.
Yep.
That seems like an issue.
We're not gonna worry too much about it.
I do, in fact.
I am a good dog. Yeah.
What's up?
Oh, come on, spill that tea. Come on.
He doesn't want to spill it. He paid good money for it.
That's true. The mysterious. Oh no. Oh shit. There's a plate. Uh-oh. Are we about to? We're not social distancing right now.
No.
He's social distancing, and we're getting up in his group.
We're a dog. We can't pass it on, we don't think. Hello, Mrs. Pine.
I have a cute little doggy.
That's that big drawbridge?
That
we
big
call it the big drawbridge.
We call that the big drawbridge. I mean, sure. Why not?
Keeping it up right now. What's going on?
In the city.
What's the deal with the
Alright,
drawbridge?
so we have to talk to the guards over here.
Sweepy guard.
Big drawbridge.
That seems like an awkward place to put a sign,
That's
considering.
a big drawbridge right there. You just put it right in the path of a big drawbridge. That's where you normally put signs, right?
Right? Where better to put a sign?
Help. Hinder. Same thing, right?
Look at this soldier. Look at this pig man.
There's a pig man right there. He even sounds like a pig man.
No one gets in to see the wizard. Not no way, not no how.
Alright, fair enough. We're not gonna spoil that, right? Healing statues, they're a little bit on fire, huh?
Yeah, burn with sacred flames that draw away evil. Been out
So-
until recently. Weird.
Weird. So
Wonder-
this is why we couldn't do anything here yet. Because we need
Okay.
these statues to be ablaze.
No two people are not on fire.
Well, yeah, we heard the rumor. No, tell me.
Have I heard the rumor? A huge cursed zone, but I thought we dealt with all of those.
No, we've only done the ones like around
So close
here.
to the big day.
We're on a journey to uncurse everything. Oh, that festival's already happened.
Yeah.
We've done that. Orochi's defeated. It's fine.
The 100-year curse.
Oh no.
Thanks, pal.
What a jerk.
We'll wake up again. Man, you go to sleep quick.
It sure has. They sure have. So yeah, you get that dialogue about it
Before you do it, which is kind of funny.
So if you come here, he then says it, yeah. And the game kind of expects you to like wander over here.
So I think now I've heard it a million
Yeah, I've
times.
heard it.
At least once. Oh, he wants to rumor monger.
Aw.
You told it to me seconds ago, but okay. How about this fine looking fella?
Yeah, he seems to be doing something interesting.
Kind of Bert. That other guy's Ernie.
He sure is. That is definitely a Muppet
That's
Man
a Bert
right there.
face right there.
That's a Muppet Man. Who are you, a Muppet?
I'm Yoichi, greatest archer among the city guards.
How many city guards are there?
At least 10. That's some bow.
I sure did. A bug friend who can talk.
My bug friend who talks for me. Golden fire.
Yeah.
Guarding's boring, so I pass the time by shooting things.
Hell yeah.
Fuck him up, Yoichi.
Alright,
Yeah,
show
Bert
me what you
Yoichi.
can do, yeah. I'm sure we are not going to do some nonsense with this.
Nice shot.
Yeah.
Oh, pretty good.
Heck, thank you.
Because you ain't going nowhere.
Alright, so you can maybe potentially guess what we might have to do here.
Take a slash.
No. Why would we need the statues on fire in order to get across here?
A fascinating question.
Yes, we might in fact have to set his arrow on fire as it goes into a cannon.
I'm sure nothing bad will come of this. And dozens were killed.
Well, I gotta say that was some shoddy construction work right there.
We can only be blamed for like 80% of that, yes.
I'm 20. We didn't fire the arrow. We just set it on fire.
We didn't start the fire. It was always burning.
If we had just set our own fire and that had been constructed correctly, nothing would happen. It's fine.
This is terrible.
It
Yeah,
sure
crazy
did.
world that is.
It just
Woo!
burst
How did
into
that
flames
happen?
For no reason. No reason at all.
Oh no.
No, but Nobody would think the dog did it.
I mean, clearly.
Nobody ever thinks the dog did it, which is why we get away with a lot of shit.
Yoichi, the greatest archer, is getting extremely fired, so I quit anyway.
We're never gonna set another arrow of his on fire.
Nope.
Alright, so we're going about halfway along the drawbridge and then looking left. You should see... We've seen it in the cutscenes. I'm sure you noticed it. Yep. You have to vine across 5 of them to get to a little island. So yeah, they're also pointing down, so yeah, we have to,
Yep.
Around
you.
Where is the next one?
I know I've seen other ones, I just don't know where.
It's so hard when everything's sepia tone. You might have to drop. Oh, I saw it up to the left there.
Yeah, wow.
Oh, okay, yep.
Ah!
Okay, can you like look down enough to like... Yes.
Not after I've done that.
Oops.
This is fine.
Alright.
I deserve this.
We know where it is now.
Yes.
Oh, there's another thing we can do with the lily pads. Blow a wind.
This way?
Yep. Whichever direction you want to go. Yeah, we can now much more easily move across the water.
That is nice. I do like
It's
that.
still awkward, of course, because I mean, the gale isn't the easiest thing in the
No,
world.
I definitely get the feeling that steering this is going to be fun times.
But,
It's better at
it's
least,
better, it's
because
better,
boy, jumping and lily padding every 10 feet
yes,
is
is awful and slow. Yeah.
a bit much.
Yeah. Gale Storm and the lily pads is much better.
Yeah.
We will be using it later.
Mm-hmm.
We need to use it in a minigame that sucks. Alright.
Can't wait.
Yeah, we know it's up and like left. Might be easier to see it in the day.
Hey, maybe.
Go from the other side of the blossom. Yeah, then we
Yeah,
can,
wow,
like,
it is
see
like right on the edge of draw distance there, huh?
Yep. Potentially even just pull ourselves up to that one direct.
Unfortunately, it's not open. Yeah, it just does not want to show up.
Yeah, I can see it.
Like, I see it, it's just like... It is very rude.
It was like right in the sun, so like you couldn't really see it very well. It was very light. Alright, so I think there's another one after this one that should drop us on top of.
Nope. It's... It was worth it for the dragon statue.
Okay, see more blossoms. Okay, unfortunately we need 10 ink pots.
Oh, jeez.
But use an infinity stone. I have infinite ink.
Okay, so I should ink up and then pray that we make it on time.
Yes, we should. Alright, temporarily enjoy infinite ink. Go.
Loving that ink pot.
Oh. Oh god, yeah, turn the camera. This whole thing is very terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Infinity does last, like, a decent amount of time.
Thank God you can redo the camera
Yes.
while you're in
Yep.
ink mode, because that would be hellish if not.
Mm-hmm. This is the last one?
Does look like we're pretty much on top of this island, so
And there we go.
This is
Alright,
fine.
it's a bead! Yay!
That was extremely worth it.
Now, return to the bridge.
Woo! Fuck you, torches. I have all the ink in the world. Powerful torches.
Yeah.
Maybe not that powerful.
Yeah, fuck them up. Woo! Yeah, like this part's much harder on yourself if you like. You come back with 10 ink pots, or you can use an infinity stone.
Yeah. I mean, God, it's like, where else are we gonna really use one of those?
Yeah, there's a few places in the game where it's just like handy to have and use them,
Yo.
and that's one of them.
Yo, I can see why. That lasted a decent amount of time.
Yeah.
And of course, even if it had run out, we'd still have a full thing of
Yes,
ink,
you still had a full
so-
thing. Yeah, we just had to get past 4.
Yep.
Whee!
They were here in the day.
Alright, we're going over the bridge. There's a few more items to get on the other side of the bridge before we go over.
Yeah, we have not bothered with that other side of the river at all.
But yeah, I always know that feeling of don't use consumable items. I might need it.
Yeah, what if I need it?
What do I need it? And it's like, this is where you need it. Use
Yeah,
it.
this is a good place. This is actually where you
This,
should
this
use
is where you need it. Use
But
it.
what if I need it? Alright, so yeah, other side of the canyon or...
No, other side of the bridge.
Mhm.
There's some items on the other side of the bridge. There's nothing else on the other side of the canyon. Alright, there's 2 lots of... There's a bunch of lots of no, 4 lots of
There's a lot of
badlands.
shit
Yeah,
grass.
there's a lot of shit grass. After
What
restoring...
kind of operation were you running here,
After
folks?
restoring all of it, there'll be some horses, some nightingales, a stray bead and a bird chest and a clover. And we'll probably get enough praise to upgrade something.
That was what I was thinking.
Oh, shit grass. Where we can use our thick brush with
I did that last time, I just pressed the wrong button. This time.
Yeah, get rid of that very cool cattle skull.
The cattle skull collectors are going to be very angry with us.
Yeah, we are like getting rid of them. We made the shit grass when we blew up this building.
Maybe.
Alright, there's a clover. Oh, we got rid of the building too. I guess. I guess we just got rid of the building we demolished.
It was zoned for demolition. Clover, there we go.
Yep. The other side should have 2 more patches of dead grass. I believe that's the side that has the horses in the bird chest.
I hope so, because I didn't see no dang horses.
You never see horses, they don't exist.
Oh, don't start with that.
We're gonna get into a debate about horse existence.
Mm-hmm.
Horses don't exist now.
Getting some powerful praise now.
Yeah. Sure, horses aren't real.
It's like more praise than we've gotten for feeding like 80% of the animals and doing most of the clovers.
Yeah, and the trees as well.
Yep. These numbers, they go
It
up.
really is that, yeah, if you like skip out on no herbs, yeah. Yeah, you can't actually feed them the wrong thing,
Yeah,
so
they'll just be like, fuck off. I knew I was gonna do it
Yeah, you
eventually.
can skip a lot of that stuff and it's fine.
Yeah,
but
you won't
also,
exactly
like,
lose out
getting
that
a little
much.
bit more early on is nice.
Mm-hmm. I mean, God, I like having as much ink as we have now.
Yeah, we'll probably even upgrade
Quite a
our ink
lot.
next, or...
I was thinking probably the pouch.
Ah, yeah, the pouch is a good one. Yeah, we should do that.
Now that we're finally there.
Like, an extra pouch is just like an extra life.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then after that, I'll probably do these two some more for a bit. We finally made it into the last digit.
Yeah, we're gonna spend all of that, so I'm not gonna worry too much about
Yeah.
upgrading the purse for now.
Yep. Alright, anything else to do in here? Or are we
Nope.
continuing to the capital?
We're continuing to the next world area. We're not quite at the capital yet.
We're off to Hyrule Field.
We are off Hyrule Field.
This is it. Wolf in the big city. City folk just don't get it. FarmersOnly.com. Uh-oh, the Ryoshima coast is looking a bit cursed. What the
What do you mean what the
heck?
heck's going on? We've seen this all the time. Yeah, we know. Kuya told us.
It was brought up, but Isin does have the memory of a bug.
He sure does. He's not very good at remembering basic information.
We already killed that sneaky snake.
We did, and yet the game's not over.
Can't believe the curse zone is still here.
It's
we
weird.
fixed that.
So yeah, we're gonna uncurse the area first, because again, we can't really explore until
Right.
it's uncursed, so we'll just save here at this mirror. And then we're gonna follow the uncursed path.
The uncursed
It's
zone.
a good thing the curse leaves a handy path for us to use and uncurse it.
Yeah, very considerate. Game would be dang near unwinnable if that curse was smart. Looks lovely around here.
Yep. Don't ring the bell.
But I love ringing the bell.
Don't make the game harder. Wait, no, that's
Wrong game.
Wrong game. Similar aesthetic, wrong game.
Uh-oh.
Hey, motherfuckers.
Someone hasn't cared for
So it
this
says
statue in
nothing
a
special,
while.
just kill him. The floral finisher in this guy is actually Cherry Bomb. If you want to like give that, you have to like slash him here.
Right. I was just trying out my sword.
I have found that Cherry Bomb finishers just not really be worth hassling with.
I could see that if it doesn't explode instantaneously. Wow, thanks, time.
It's very easy to miss.
I could definitely see that.
So yeah, and I got enough from like power slashing imps and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
So we got a torch path and we
choose
got...
the left path.
Alrighty. Seems fairly left.
It seems fairly cursed.
Well, only a little. Sake!
Yeah!
Time for a brew.
Yeah!
Scooby brew.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Make some food. Alright. Yeah.
Brew is too powerful for us.
And maybe we have to, I don't know, fill this patch of...
Yeah, certainly seems like there's
And we might have to do it using that, because we can't really see the plate.
I'm trying to figure out what camera angle it wants to do this from.
Wow, we put a lot of water up there.
Damn.
Big rock.
Big rock. Hello, was that good?
Yep. Alright, up again. Maybe we have to keep doing it.
Yeah, the camera loves this.
I think it was trying to give you a position to do that earlier, and you kind of just like skipped through the camera bit.
Well, it's really weird because it sort of like just stops the camera and then wrests control from you. Like I will keep moving, but in the wrong direction.
Yeah, it was you were moving. You moved over too far up.
Yep.
It was like trying to like get the camera so you could do it. Wrong way.
This is all very silly.
Woo! All right. Yeah. Now we can bloom it.
You know, maybe you shouldn't have gone up on such a high hill if you wanted to grow big and strong. I'm not always going to be here to pulley system water up to you, you know.
Well, it clearly was water here, and like maybe the imps drained it because the imps suck.
Mate.
The imps are bad and awful.
Those damn terraforming
They're
imps.
garbage. Well, it's still looking a bit worse for wear, so let's get some more magic.
We know how to deal with that.
Draw a circle.
Drawing circles.
Draw a circle. The solution to everything.
We got a
Draw
pink
circle.
thumb. Draw circles.
Alright, there will be some nightingales right up here.
Alrighty. Wow, that ship still looks like a piece of shit.
Woo!
I do remember this area from when you were playing.
Yeah, I was in here a decent amount, yeah. Pretty big area.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah.
It is so funny to see these numbers finally going up.
Yeah, give me that praise.
That curse is out of here.
Yeah, it's really trying to limit how like strong you can be before you like
Yeah.
fight Orochi.
Oh yeah, there's definitely we have passed a threshold here.
Don't worry about it.
I like that we can see the birds, but I can't talk to them yet because this one's got a.
Ethan, shut up. We gotta feed the birds.
How about we mosey on over? We instantly scared them away.
Yeah, you did. Alright, feed them birds.
I just want to give you seeds.
Alright, we're going down, out the way we came in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, new animal for us to feed.
What the? I thought we had fed every animal.
No, we still
I thought
have,
there were only like 10 animals in the
we
world.
still have more types of animals to feed.
Alright, so I'm just jumping straight down there, or should I run?
Go down the cave. I'm not entirely sure where this animal is.
Where's Naminal? This is going to take me a while.
Okay, so head down to the first level, exit area, come across a new animal. I'm sure you'll like, see them right away.
You'll know.
They're a pretty big animal.
Ah, time to feed a giraffe. Incidentally.
I don't think those are cursed trees, no.
They're just shit trees. Got it.
Cows.
Ah!
Gonna
Ooh.
feed some cows. Some, I'm assuming it's herbs. Sure is. Group of cows.
Cows are real.
Cows are real.
Oh, look at them cows!
Oh, the cows. Oh. Harass the calf. It's like a baby. Oh. A chunky ass calf.
These are some chonky cows, I gotta say.
Alright,
Still
so
can't do anything with
can't
these.
do anything. Yeah, so there was that cave we passed. We went left
Yeah,
and
there's
right.
a split in the path.
So yeah, go left.
New colored enemy scrolls.
So this cave is actually a shortcut back. You want to have a look like where it comes out.
Mm-hmm.
I believe this takes us to yep.
Bam!
Remember the fortune telling lady in Gat Forest?
I do.
There we go. We have a shortcut.
Wow.
Come on, phone. I ain't
Ma'am, you say
trouble.
that to all your customers.
I don't need shit. I ain't giving you money.
Fortune telling?
No. No.
Do I look like I'm made of money, ma'am?
I have gamifiques and they're just as useful as you are.
Alright, well. I'm sure we will make use of that eventually.
I don't think I ever used that shortcut, to be honest. And once you get the warping of the mermaid springs, honestly, like, the one skip I want is the one, like, the lily pads from, the first village to, like, the Agate Forest. That lily pad section sucks ass.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, big wide world open to us now.
Head back along the main dirt path, take a new stone path to the right when you can, run up a long set of stairs to Anku Temple.
Hey there, buddy.
There will be a new animal up top there.
How inconvenient. On Koku Temple. Priestess is always busy and never there.
Oh no! A
Wow.
wasted journey.
This monk is not very happy.
This monk thinks that we're here as pup to pray, I guess?
We are a monk pup. There's been nothing but trouble lately. She's been too busy demon slaying.
As you do.
Hit.
Fish. Of course you feed a cat a fish.
You give a cat a fish.
Look at that cat. Look at that cat.
It's a good cat.
That's a good cat.
Get that cat some fancy feast.
Oh, I don't want this cat from you. Look at it sleep.
Good cat.
You gonna barf at it?
Of course I'm gonna barf at it.
Barf.
He was hissing at me before, but then I gave fish, so I became friend.
Yeah, so there's a buried treasure.
Oh sure, you lock onto that one.
Alright, inside the temple should be a incense burner.
An incensed burner.
I'm sure there's more stuff buried around here, but once again, the guide's gonna list it at the end. Because
Of course.
Of course it will.
That's just science.
Yeah, vase buried behind the temple.
Alright, we stole this place's incense burner.
We sure did.
Got some good Buddhas up there.
Head down the steps of some foxes directly in front of the temple stairs.
Alright. Foxes surrounded by evil spirits.
Oh, they don't mind. It's fine. Ain't gonna bother no foxes. Alright, we should get clover here too, and then we'll continue going back on the dirt path. So it says feed the foxes your fire before. Oh no, that's a different fox. Okay, that's a different set of foxes.
Separate
sorry.
foxes.
From here, go back near the entrance of Rishima Coast to feed some barking dogs.
Ah, gotta go feed the Borfy dogs.
We gotta go feed some borfing dogs. Borf.
Aaron, those are some barfing dogs.
It's a pack of pups!
Feed them pups.
Feed them pups.
Feed them sheeps.
Feed them pups. Borf.
Many good borfs.
Oh, the wagon tails. Borf.
Friend to all
Run
borfs.
down the western path past the temple. Speak to the fisherman if you like.
I do like. That's a fisherman, alright.
That sure is a fisherman. Oh my goodness, my dude. Didn't the censors put that shellfish there? Because that cannot be comfortable to actually wear, right?
The classic fisherman guide. Terrifying water dragon, eh? Invaluable treasure in there, eh?
I'm sure we'll never go inside.
Water dragon makes it too dangerous to sail. Water dragon?
I'm sure it won't be a dungeon that you may have seen me play a bit of.
Absolutely no bathing here.
No, don't go swimming.
You haven't heard about the water dragon? But I just told you about it.
But I love the water.
You know, the dragon god.
You know, the dragon, the water dragon, the dragon that lives in the water.
Keeping the peace of the oceans, except fuck you humans. Started attacking people.
Oh no. Seems like the water dragon got a little pissed off.
Probably not important. Still got more to tell me, huh?
I'm sure we'll never be sent to go get that invaluable treasure.
I am interested in the invaluable treasure on the ship.
Oh, you wouldn't be if you knew what was involved in it.
Weird mallet makes you as small as a bug, eh?
No, this isn't Minish Cap. Come on.
Got through gaps as small as the eye of a
Which
needle.
came out first? This or Minish Cap? This episode?
Not sure. Probably pretty close. Every Game Boy Advance game came out like in the same 3-month span, as far as I'm concerned.
Minish is a...
Oh, Minish Cap. That's a GBA game.
Like I streamed it, I should know what I played it on, but I don't. I don't.
Check that out.
Clover. It turned left leads to a weird, currently irrelevant platform.
I love weird, currently irrelevant platforms.
Revive the Clover, feed the foxes.
Foxes that I assumed have spawned in behind me.
Maybe...
Well, it's not that irrelevant now, is it, game?
No, I guess they're, like, on the path.
I would love to climb this.
I don't want to climb the top. I mean it won't be easy. It's fine. Just let me do it. Oh, it's like you can wall jump here.
Rude.
Rude.
If only you had the double jumping power of double jumps.
A double jump, you say?
What if you had a jump, but again?
Oh, no!
I've made a mistake.
You made a big mistake. Alright, get on a lily pad. I believe I have to go to the left here to get to the coast. There, you can get up on. Oh, you can slash that clam.
Slash that clam. Come to mama.
Hell yeah. Alright, we can use water spout there to the right to get up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess the foxes are on the path.
Weird. Whee!
Up we go.
We sure do.
Go on, we go. There they are.
Well, a little further back than I expected. Okay.
Alright, go back to Pateron, continue advancing west, stopping for a moment to feed the hares off to the right.
You gotta kinda wish the animals loaded in faster. Yes, look at that bun go.
Wish Cap came out 2004.
Uh-uh.
Only was 2006.
There you go.
I guess this game's stealing from Minish Cap.
I'll ring that bell.
Ring the bell.
Or at least fail to do it.
Ring the bell, you won't.
Fuck yeah. I feel very satisfied now.
Yeah, rang that bell.
Really clears the sinuses, you know?
Alright. Found and fed the hares.
I
Yeah,
did.
there they are. Babies. Come across a merchant?
I'll come across Awu.
Sure will. What he has for sale?
Mm-hmm. Your wares, good sir. I am doing the shopping. Nasty rumors from the city. Mysterious disease. Man, it seems like they're not doing a good job at, like, keeping this under wraps. Yeah, I kind of figured it was that, considering this game, everything in this is from Legends.
Yes, absolutely everything here is Japanese mythology. I just find it quite funny that there is both a Zelda game and this game that, stuff that makes you small, and this is basically just a Zelda game, so this is the second Zelda game.
Mm-hmm.
With smalling.
Heck, even Mario and Luigi has a hammer of smallening.
Sure it does.
3,700
Black
yen.
dragon statue.
Never see another one.
Nope.
Top off our seed collection. And it looks like that'll be about it.
Yep. Alright, move to the beach, move it northeast of the shore, feed the monkey. Keep an eye out for
sleepy
clams
monkeys.
in the water, because once again the guide is listing them at the end instead of, you know, where they are.
Hell yeah, they are.
You can edit it. Fine, Fat Crider, you can edit. It's fine. Nobody will shoot you, I swear.
What's editing?
I don't know.
We've already opened up the clam that was over here.
Go back to the merchant, past him in the grass, or feed decayed patches of land, restore them. Feed the two sets of boar piglets and the one set of pigs that show.
Oh my. A lot of nanos.
That's a lot of pigs.
Pig City, baby.
Sure is.
A lone piglet.
Aww. Baby.
Yum, 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 yum.
So cute.
It's so voracious.
I love how Amy is friends to all the animals.
Very important.
There's in fact an achievement for filling your animal tome, which means you have to feed at least one of every type of animal. You don't have to feed every animal in the game.
Right.
You don't have to get them all to 100%, you just have to feed one of each type.
Right.
But we're gonna try and feed as many animals as we can in the trip.
It's important.
Sure is.
I really like the gameplay loop of this quite a lot. All the various crap you're doing.
Yeah, going around uncursing stuff, fighting.
Feeding animals.
There's a lot of satisfying elements. Yeah. Oh,
Pig Fwend.
that's a pig right there.
Pig Fwend of Boar.
It is. Oh, pig. Pigs and boars.
Together at last.
Right, this area looks southwest across the water. Spot a building on an island.
I hate spotting buildings on islands.
Yeah, more ink.
That sure is a building on an island over there.
Yep.
Whee!
Yeah. Right. Good chest, that just didn't slip in it.
Sure
There
is.
should be some monkeys to feed as well, and then we're going inside the building.
Huh. There's someone who really wants to pick a fight.
Yeah. Oh, hey nerd. Oh, you can Galestorm these fuckers now. I
Ah.
believe Galestorm is their, that's a power star. Galestorm is their, floor finisher. There it is.
Later, motherfucker! You thought just because I didn't have much ink that you could stop me.
Who's wrong?
You thought that incorrectly.
Monkeys are either meat fish.
And we're popping in.
Yep. I like this building.
I feel like living on an island at the cursed sea of the water god would just not be a very appealing job.
Depends on who you are.
Suppose so. Dojo!
This is a dojo!
Bring your friends.
Yeah!
This place seemed desperate for customers.
I mean, if if he's on an island out here, he probably doesn't really want customers.
True, this is more of a retirement home kind of thing, a side hustle.
Hey, Onigiri-sensei.
Wait a second. Is this your vacation home?
What are you doing here, Grabs?
Elusive as my fighting skills. I'm not sure that's how you want to say that. Most frigid mountain peak, eh?
Don't worry about it.
Forge a warrior's path throughout the land. Sure, why not? Alright, Holy Eagle and Digging Champ.
Hell yeah, we want Digging Champ.
I definitely feel like Pogchamp would be a good thing to buy.
So let's see what else we've got.
Alright, 5 wins.
Which is a 5th hit to your Reflector combo.
Spirit Armageddon.
Yeah, more attack. And then we have Glaive, which is 3rd hit. So that. Equip Reflectors is main and subject attack power.
Okay.
There's the pissing again. We can get the pissing. And Brown Rage. And insult to injury, which you can guess what pissing is.
You know, I can't think of what this might be. Just no concept.
But we want Holy Eagle and we want Digging Champ.
Alright, Dig Champ it is then.
Like, both of these we want to buy immediately.
Alright, Dig Champ's in chat, folks. I won't hold back. I will twist my neck 720 degrees. My head is gonna do a 900 like Tony Hawk. Big dig energy, baby.
Yep.
We are tearing up Boston.
Yep.
Calm yourself and mash that triangle button. Sir, I'm pretty sure your tip was just keep digging, digging, digging.
Yep, just dig. Digging, digging, digging.
I'm not sure what this means about being a warrior. This some Karate Kid stuff?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yep. We can do a lot of stuff now.
Nice.
The deck doesn't go into any of it.
Wow, he's letting me out after one? That's wild. Look, I'm literally about to buy another skill, sir. You can save the sermon. Alright, Holy Eagle, Batman. The way that you get different abilities in this game is so weird. It's just like kind of all over the place.
Yep.
Never really know what you're gonna get. The ultimate challenge is my favorite kind of challenge.
Yeah.
Take off the air itself. Damn. Damn. Thank you for the bones, sir. Listen, Wolf. Even jump up there. Hypothetically. Not that there's any reason to.
No, absolutely not.
Alright, well, do we want to learn anything else, or
I guess it's up to you whether you
save
want
our cash?
whether you want like any of those weapon abilities.
It's really like, do I want to have him yelling at me to do it 17 times?
Yeah, absolutely.
The answer is yes. So yeah, I could get a 5-hit combo on the reflector, which seems quite good. Do more attacks on this. I could spend almost all of our money so I could piss on enemies.
We don't need to do that. That's something we can like save till later. But yeah, if you use reflectors a lot, the 2 reflectors is quite good. Especially since like we have a 3rd and a 2nd level reflector.
Yeah.
Up to you if you want to like get.
It's an interesting one because it's like I am using reflectors now, and this would give me more reason to use reflectors. But then it's like, would I want to switch over to swords? And should I then make sure that I have my 4th hit or my 3rd hit on the sword combo?
I feel like if you want to try out all weapon types, having that extra hit on the sword.
That's kind of what I'm thinking, yeah.
It's on par with the other ones. Having an extra hit is quite nice.
Yeah. Sir, I'm very rich. You have to teach me. I don't think you have anyone
I
else.
feel like we'll probably save our money for now, and we'll slowly get those other ones.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like not in a rush to fill in most of those. And I assume once we actually make it to the capital, we're going to
Yes.
spend that cash.
It depends if you would like to like go back and do some like backtracking for
Some
stuff.
Mondo digging.
Yeah. I believe we can now dig through those hard floors for like clovers.
Right.
I think.
Did I understand the explanation? Sir, I've forgotten what it means to be a warrior. Very funny that they don't actually equip a sword on you.
No.
The immortal words of Estelle, I know how to use a sword.
Guys, I have like a bunch of backtracking for stuff until like right at the end, which is so weird.
That is kind of weird. I mean, would there be reason for us to go to like Shinshu Field again?
Well, there's stuff to dig there.
Like, I mean, at other times.
No.
And then grab the dig stuff while we're there.
Not really. That's the thing. It just doesn't go back.
Yeah.
There's no real reason to.
Sir, give me my bone and then I'm leaving.
Yeah, it just basically never goes back. And
Weird.
Gets, like the stuff you can get now.
Weird.
I vaguely remember that. I remember like going and doing it myself because like it's money and we're gonna need a lot of money. And there's bees, you know?
Bees?
It depends if you want to go back now or if you'd like to like round off this area and then we'll do like a big
That's
backtrack.
probably a good idea, I think. You know, we're kind of right in the middle of this and a bunch of new stuff. We might as well,
Now we have double jump! Yay! Woo! Double jump and dig!
Yep.
Alright, swim back to the mainland. We're proceeding west along the beach. Again, like, keeping an eye out for any, like, clams.
Swim? What am I, a commoner?
There's a clam.
Give them the clams. Give me that sake.
Oh no!
This
Oh, no!
despawns.
Oh
I don't think I got it.
no! No, you did not. You would know it
Amazing.
would like come up.
Yeah.
And you can slash it again to get it. Like it's back in the clan.
Ah,
Traveler's Charm. Mm-hmm.
Alright, is there someone to talk to over there?
Yep.
Someone a bit frustrated. An animal lover.
Oh no.
Oh no, my Inaba.
Alright, we're going all the way along that stone pier. We can see the left.
Alrighty. Hell yeah, free herbs.
Free herb. Oh, there was a clam to the left there. I'm sure we've missed another couple of clams.
Probably. Not really that easy to see.
No. I just say the guy didn't.
Why would you put a clam? Why would you put your treasure chests in? That'd be silly. Running this way along it?
Yep. Whee!
What's gonna load in on us?
Okay, what are you gonna find? What are you gonna find?
An enemy! Ha! You thought your treasure chest was safe on the edge of this giant pier, did you? Those cats have to eat fish.
Sure do.
Only Fancy Feast.
Alright, so that chest fencing back, and we're going northward, and we'll get into a fight.
I love getting into fights. Oh my.
I believe this is Gale. No. I don't know yet.
Bit hard to tell if I just missed that gale or if it just didn't work.
It didn't work. No, it's a different move.
Okay.
I don't have the move for
No admittance without permission.
Don't have the move for them yet.
Well, that sign doesn't bother me because I can't read. Ah, a shit house.
Hello, shit.
It's been a bit.
I love what you do with Gale. It's
Pretty
really,
great.
It's really good. I do love the way you like fuck up enemies with your like brush skills. It's very fun.
Yeah, it definitely makes the combat pretty interesting.
Goodbye.
They're not quite puzzly exactly, but sort of thing where like you kind of have to experiment and see what works on things.
Yeah.
It's true, Amy does always have permission. Herbs. For the buns.
Herbs and spices. Legumes. Alright, there's a mermaid spring here. But still stacking.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, no, this was a different. There was like two going. One was a mermaid spring, there's one right there that got the hairs. There it is.
That probably is it, if I had to guess. I see. Ah, thunder.
Yeah, we don't know what to do with thunder yet.
No.
Oh, so the wheels are just like very annoying enemies.
Certainly seems that way.
Unless there's a source of fire, you can't like get the
Yup.
thing to burn.
Cannot believe we're being styled upon by an ear.
Yeah, an ear wheel, yep. They suck and I hate them.
Oh boy. Such a glowing review. Now that's a spring. More guardsmen. And horses.
Hate them horses.
I sure will.
Alright, so we go back to those hairs. One of the bunnies looks different, and we can pick him up.
I see.
Gotta find the different beam.
Locate Byun.
Left in that book. Great, fight. Come on. We're gonna take him back to Animal Lover.
Ah.
This is his beam, let's run off.
It is Inaba.
Inaba.
It's Inaba. Only black and white rabbit.
Alright, we'll make sure we fed this beam. Our pals.
Ah, what a runaroundy bun.
Feed that beam. Aww.
That's a cute bun right there.
Aww. Yeah, if we go through the big gate, before we enter the city, there's an alcove on the right. Almost done with the area. I'm getting a guide to like figure out the stuff we did in previous areas that requires digging jam.
God, I can't hear like anything champ without thinking of the emote now. My brain has been ruined by Twitch. That was 20 praise for that. Alright, that'll be the last of them then. Little side path up here.
Yep. There's some cows to feed. Cows, a clover. We can talk about that one.
I got the clover.
Yeah. Here's
Feed them coos.
feed them cows.
And borf on them.
Borf, borf. Alright, then we should go back to attack the path.
Alright, we'll work our way backwards and then basically use the spring.
Yep. There's the springs right here, we might as well.
Yep. Yeah, it was definitely worth it to go unlock that spring.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, yeah. I believe there's a digging thing here we can get. There was that one by
right at the start.
Cave, yeah.
I'll hit that as we go past.
Yep.
That monk is pissed.
Ooh, we should see. Might actually be a little bit out of our,
Oh, hell yeah.
shall see.
I do love dying and being dead.
Dying and being dead is great, actually.
I like that ever since getting the second astral pouch, we have gotten no food.
Yeah, we really haven't collected much food. We will get food, we will fill out.
Oh yeah, we've been collecting tons of food ever since we filled up that first one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, back up, cows. Time to do some digging. Ah, heart gas.
Yep. Well, you feeling brave?
No.
Surprise! Boss fight!
You're not a spider queen.
Alright, so it's exactly the same as that boss fight. There's another balloon.
Yep.
Oh. Yeah.
That didn't count.
Yeah, you don't get fast enough to spin and get rid of all of them.
Mm-hmm. Would have been fine if it had given me that one.
I knew it wasn't going to, it was too close. Oop. And you went through like a fire, I think. There goes, there's 3.
There it is.
Nope.
God, it keeps me completely stationary for way too long. Counted, I guess.
Yeah, maybe a good idea just to like a couple of combos and then back off the power slash. Yeah, like back off now. Hello!
Love this watermelon-y spider. I'm sure that it has no ill intent towards me.
Nope. Yeah, I think you like went through the flames there, and that'll like kill your vine.
Yeah. I keep trying to like air dive
Yeah,
there.
yeah, and you can. Oh no, get.
I heard.
Yeah, you can't like air slash when you're in a fight because square is the attack
Yep.
button.
Oh, I know. That's not going to stop me from doing it. More reflex than anything.
I love their big bombs they're throwing out.
Very good,
It's
yes.
pretty good.
Close. Oh, whatever this is, it looks fun. I love the shoot.
Yeah, they're pretty good. You can also draw from the left. like concentrating on one side, but you can actually drop on both sides.
Mm-hmm. One more should do it.
Yep.
Feeling I'm about to get in a bit of a jump loop. They can attack at any time.
Yep. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
There we go. Alright, so random boss refights.
Yeah, they're around in the field. Yep.
Can't wait to fight the Crimson What's-His-Face again.
Yeah, it's been great.
Hell yeah. Ooh,
Alright.
2 rows.
You have a row, another row now. Yeah.
Neat. Nothing else to do here?
Nope, that's it. Got a piece of heart from doing that.
Worth it. Now, actually back to Taka Pass.
Yep, going back to Taka Pass now.
Get by this guy before it turns to night so they don't get extremely attacked.
Yep. Arf, arf, arf.
Arf, arf, arf. I like the new look of the checkpoint more.
Yeah, nice bridge. I mean, oh, nice and naturey instead of having like a shitty building.
Yeah, and it was a terrible building for sure.
I'm sure there was no one inside it. We didn't kill anyone with that.
Oh. Don't worry about it.
Oh. Oh, we're not a suspicious character. It's fine. Hey, tell us about the rumor. What's the rumor?
I feel like we've heard the rumor.
Now tell me the rumor. Tell me the
Alright.
rumor. What's the rumor? Yes, a huge curse stone. Hmm? You'll never tell another rumor.
No. There's only one rumor in this world.
Woo,
Come and go.
We're going to the Plague
But I kind of don't
City.
want to go into Plague
I don't
Town.
want to go up Plague Town. No, we don't want to go up Plague Town.
No, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Alright,
You can feel free
alright.
to move out.
A woo? My turn to a woo. Alright, so we remember this digging spot we tried to blow up with a bomb over here.
Yeah.
Dig it up, dig it up. In the hole. My hole, I like it. Alright. There's a bunch of these holes with lots of animals to feed. So that's a lot of monkeys. We found the monkey hole, we sure did. And it's just a hole absolutely full of monkeys. That's a lot of monkeys, and that was 48 praise we got
Monkey hole.
from
Monkey
coming in
hole.
and feeding the monkeys in the monkey
If I
hole.
read that sign, does it say the monkey hole?
It sure doesn't.
Aww. One to all the monkeys.
Alright, and there's some... I'm just as bad at drawing circles as Vika is.
We have unique circle styles. It's nice.
Sure.
Down it. Really is, once you get used to the fact that it, like, your brush is gonna go a little further once you let go of the button, it's not nearly as difficult to draw things.
Nope. No monkeys.
Aww, sleepy monkeys.
But yeah, like, the guides don't come back, even though, like, there's so much
Ton of
shit
experience
in here.
and treasure.
It's baffling to me, honestly. It's
A
even, like,
stray
these.
bead.
Godly charm.
Maximum
I
godhood.
love maximum godhood. Molly's treasure trove. Well, we're stealing
Not
your
anymore.
You're stealing your treasure, Molly. Sorry, dude.
Yep, one last tree to bloom. It seemed pretty worthwhile, I gotta say.
Yeah? Okay, that's everything in here. Yeah, honestly, like, the 50 plus praise you get is worth it.
It's quite a lot, yeah.
Alright, so that's another one. The guy just says in the west area.
You know, in the west.
Found in our hard dig spot in the west area.
My west area. It's funny because it's like I've totally seen hard dig spots before, but
It's hard to remember where.
yeah. That's air combos, baby.
Oh, I think it was like dig spot. That was the
Ah, okay.
same dig spot. So I think we're actually now going through the forest. Has it listed separately, but I think that was the beat spot in that hole.
Okay. Great guiding guide. At max speed, so it should be harder for these guys to hit me. I hope.
Alright, so yeah, in the forest there is a clover and a chest in different dig spots. I think we've seen both of them. One was right in front of the ruins and one was up by the tree. And we jumped up thinking, oh, there's a clover we didn't get. And it's like, oh, this is a hard floor.
Because it's a hard bod.
And then there are two hard dig spots. And while we're here, we'll go back to the village and get that fruit that's on the tree.
Ah, yes.
The new fruit will have come up because we bloomed sapling.
We sure did.
And then we can walk back to the city and continue on from it.
Okay, so one's over this way.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why the guys don't come back when it's things like beads and sprays, which is so useful for
Yeah?
leveling.
Yes.
Doesn't even come back. No, that was the right spot. Doesn't even like come back later on and get more skills from more stuff. It's so weird.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that
Get me a Ku statue.
Look at him. He's so cute. We gotta go to your inventory to have a look at it. We gotta have a look at this chunky ass Ku. Yeah.
It looks quite ferocious.
That's a chunky Ku. Alright, well the clover is up by the tree.
Water will forever be Amy's bane. So while bumping into really low-level enemies.
Yeah. stop off at dragons.
Yeah, in a sense we're here, kind of way.
Yep. He's like right here. I'm sure we have enough dragon fangs to buy something.
What wouldn't we want to buy? Alright. Got 86.
We could buy both the Woodmat and the Peace Bell, which are both pretty decent. The Peace Bell will be nice, because yeah, that you just equip that. And you should.
Alright.
Can we equip the other one too? Can we equip this one?
I believe it's 3.
Yeah, I might as well equip that.
Hey, fuck you!
I don't actually remember how we used it.
I was thinking that. Like, how does that work exactly? But it's fine. I'm not currently dead.
Alright. Alright, let's have left of
There it is, yeah. Woot!
oh, fruit.
Let's bloom it. No, it will not. Really didn't want to load that clover in.
I did not want to load that clover for you. It's 20 praise.
Alright, well, we're going to Shinshu.
Yep, we're going to Shinsu. There's one near the village entrance. And hard. Oh, right. Oh, yeah. There's one up here. Remember, we came through the shortcut.
Yeah.
Like, oh, there's a clover, but it's
Yeah.
on hard ground.
A good thing we're going to the shortcut then.
Yep. There it is. And then there's one near the entrance to the village. Like south of the garden. Another clover. Then we'll go to the village, pick up that fruit, and then we'll walk back to the city.
You look like you're having fun.
Yeah. Do his next game, like.
Should we?
Yeah, might as well. Oh. We have to, like, smack him. You jerk! Come here. We have to, like, catch him to, like, grab him. Alright, mash the corner. Yeah, there we go.
That guy's really something.
He sure is. It's not anything good, though.
Can't chat, gotta fly.
Alright, grab him. Oh, right, he leaves spike bombs behind him now, so you kind of have to, like, come at him indirectly. So you have to be very careful crossing this bridge.
Ah!
Oh.
I'm gonna say that one wasn't me.
Yeah,
Ooh! I got a little lucky there. I'll take it though.
Woo!
Top-notch sprinter. Yes, deliver me your praise, and then deliver me across the other half of the map.
Yep. Alright, well, we saw the clover dig spot while we were chasing that guy.
Chasing that man.
We sure did chase that man.
Have you seen this man?
Sure did.
Right. That's the only thing.
Yep.
Yeah, boy, we're up to 315 praise now.
Yeah. Yeah,
a bit
we
much.
can buy another thing if we want. Like
Yep.
some more health or another ink pot or something.
Probably grab more health. First, I need a peach.
Sure do.
You're a peach, kid.
Are you though?
Guess we'll find out. Notice Hayabusa's ball is back to being blue.
Yep. It was orb again. It's funny, don't worry about it.
Orb was returned.
Hmm? We don't need it anymore.
True. We did take over on Crimson What's-His-Face.
Sure did.
We are going to murder these ladies with a
Tiny
peach.
pottery, which is worth a
Which
lot
is
of money.
the good shit.
That's the good shit worth a lot of money. So...
Alright. Nice.
Let's go to the Mermaid Spring. We'll go to the city, we'll immediately cry at how expensive everything is.
Hell yeah. Just like living in the real city.
Mm-hmm. True to life, this game.
Mm-hmm.
Was it though?
Don't worry about it.
Sure, buddy, alright.
I like that everyone likes to chat with you.
It's true. And your dialogue does change, just things happen.
Mm-hmm.
Which is pretty cool.
Always nice.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, we've done enough damage.
Yep.
Doing more clovers.
Damaging clovers.
Fed a lot of monkeys.
They're actually an invasive species destroying the ecosystem.
Sure. Oh.
Really weird that you have to
It
like
is-
go into your
is a
inventory and
little
use
weird,
them rather than
yeah.
getting prompted like as
Yeah.
soon as you touch this.
Yeah, mm-hmm. I feel like it should prompt you when you go in a mermaid spring. but-
Exactly. Like what else would I be jumping in here for?
Alright.
Off to Ryoshima Coast.
Yep, we're going into the city, which is extremely cursed.
Hmm. So it's not these two, it's the other one, right?
I think so.
I think this one says like North Ryoshima.
The
Border.
border, yeah. Mm-hmm. It's the other gate, yeah. One of the coups.
You want to cross the border, pup?
We sure do.
Well, fuck you, pup. Speak to my colleague. I'm not in charge. Ooh, the moon turret. Structure at the foot of Onkoku Temple. View of the moon from there is amazing.
Hell yeah.
But I can't double jump, so I can't get there.
Yeah, only we can double jump.
Does like talking about jump into that platform.
To master jumping at the dojo.
Can't imagine we'd go there at some point and do that.
Nope.
That'll never happen.
I'd say that was an irrelevant platform.
Yeah. You know, there's no reason to go there then.
Absolutely not. Guide says so, you know.
Thought I saw a handle there, but I did not. Onward to the city.
Into the city.
Ah, where there is a cloud of fart gas emanating.
No, don't worry about that fart gas. It's fine. It's perfectly normal for cities to have fart gas.
It's fine as a wolf.
Look at the city, isn't it perfect?
I am immune to miasma.
It's beautiful. It's great.
Thought the big city would be a happening place, but it's actually a zombie town
There's
here.
absolutely nothing wrong with this town. It's
Looks downright hazardous to your health.
I don't think we can actually bloom anything. Yeah, it gets cursed.
Tells you to fuck off with
Alright,
that.
we'll save. There are 2 merchant stands here that we should talk to. One on either side of the street.
Shopkeep, your wares.
Oh no.
Water Dragon Saw's in so much trouble, and it smells like farts around here.
Alright, so we want to sell our fish here because fish are selling for double right now.
Okay.
I want, yeah, price of fresh fish.
So we're going to gouge the market.
Yes, absolutely. This is why I wanted to hold on to the other fish, but I sold them because we buy things right away. So.
Yeah. That's fair, and I mean, it's only so much you're giving
We
out.
sell them here for more money. We have Bye-bye, Whopper.
The Wappa.
Alright, let's sell our treasure.
While we're here. I would never part with my bull statue.
Get ourselves some money. Let's buy his shit. We want to buy, all of this.
Ah.
All of his unique stuff.
Yeah. We want to buy everything.
We want to buy the Blinding Snow. We want to buy the Marlin Rod.
Fishing rods, specially augmented.
We want to buy the herbal medicine.
You never know when you're going to need some herbal medicine and
It's
charcoal.
true,
And
it's
activated charcoal.
I love activated charcoal. Perfect for drawings.
Alright.
And otherwise, I think we're good.
Top off my food stocks.
Yep.
Can't imagine anyone's eating anything around here, but hey.
And then there should be a weapon merchant around here as well. I think he's up there. Yeah, there he is.
Merchant, I wish to kill someone. I love this man.
Don't we all?
He is my new favorite.
This is Greg.
This is Greg right there.
Yes, that's Greg.
Toe to tip, that's a Greg.
Toe to tip, that's Greg. Right there.
That's as Greg can be.
You ever seen a man that just embodies Greg? That's this man.
I mean, he doesn't have one sword on his head. He has two swords on his head.
He sure does. This guy is great.
Hey, I'm not sure you should be fomenting dissent from your shop stand. That seems like a good way to get yourself shut down. Alright, so we have 7 strike, 2 gold dusts.
Yep, 7 strike is the next sword.
Mm-hmm.
So we can actually just afford the sword and both gold dusts. And we should do that. And we should upgrade the sword.
Obviously.
And we can use that sword if you want.
I would love to.
Use the gold dust.
I have not. I am dumb.
There we go.
Alright. They are all shiny now.
Alright. Always sell your fish to this guy. Little guy.
Alright.
Blah blah blah. Alright.
That is a pretty sweet sword right there.
Yeah, the city's ferry canal is currently dry, so dive in. There are treasures in the canal.
I will probably chat up some of these people first.
Sure.
Alright, so there's a lot of canal here.
Yep.
Samurai Dandy. Oh man, this looks bad.
That's fine.
Ayate. A dying mailman.
No. The mist thickened. Oh no.
Make you feel sick and depressed. Probably
Yeah,
not
I
important.
know how that feels.
Let's go to the ferry port, but I just noticed some treasure.
Yeah.
Exorcism slip. M.
Yeah. Better than that S stuff we can get.
None of that S crap.
We want
This
Maybe-
place seems a little cursed.
Maybe you should go home. I'm just saying.
That damn water dragon. You don't say, Isun.
Isun has figured it all out. He's very smart.
Mm-hmm.
He's very, very smart.
Anyway, whole place is rife with treasure. And I'm sure no one will have a problem with us stealing all of it.
Yep. We're just exploring all of this canal, getting all the treasure we can find.
There's a stray bead.
I'm gonna go to the northwest corner of the canal last.
Okay. That is a left turn over there, so I'll just head the other way.
Yep.
Who threw their incense burner into the river?
I mean, who wouldn't?
Sir, there's usually water
Sir.
here. This seems dangerous.
Sir, you should not be in this canal.
Won't be able to get the water flowing again. What am I gonna do?
Don't worry about it, that's our job.
You telling me we have to rescue some carpenters?
Nah. That's a different Zelda game.
Chest is mighty.
This chest is, appalling. Chest is resisting your every effort.
Alright, coral fragment I can understand. Maybe not from the Dragon Palace, but hey.
Well, you know. It's a water dragon, maybe the coral fragment's from his palace. Apparently the time has changed.
Allegedly.
And now you can tell with all this damn mist around.
Frankly, I'm surprised the rooster would even be able to wake up in this.
Mm-hmm. Rooster wakes up, looks around and goes, ah, fuck it, goes back to bed.
No thanks. Alright, I think that's everything now, so off
Right.
that northwest corner.
Northwest corner. West.
Small slip. Peep out.
out. Digging, you say.
Feels like they did all of the digging before they figured out where the water was gonna come from.
Digging, you say.
If only we were good at digging.
If only there was some form of, I don't know, digging minigame to do.
Curse that confounded water dragon.
Curse that damn curse. Curse the curse. That curse is very annoying. It's an extremely annoying curse.
This is also the dragon's fault. When I stub my toe, it's dragon, damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Hello to Guri, the master carpenter. There's trouble right here in River City. Come here for a drink of water? Well, good fucking luck. I'm the only one left. I built the entire city. You really are a master carpenter.
Hell yeah.
Like Biwa's drain plug.
Ew.
Well, that's the issue. You gotta unplug the drain.
Ew.
Tell me about Lake Biwa's plug.
Please don't.
Floating in the middle of Lake Biwa. Water from it's what fills the city. The water
So
dragon's
see-
made a plug.
See, they used to have water, and now they don't. And man, we gotta do something about that.
Mm-hmm.
We arrived in town to fix their water problems. We're the plumber.
We are the plumber.
We're Mario.
The holy plumber.
The goddess of plumbing.
Well, shall we help him
Alright,
dig?
you ready? You ready for the digging game again?
I do love this digging game. It's my favorite. Hmm.
Sure.
No clue.
Sure don't understand. Nope. These people, like, the strange wolf comes along and they decide to put her to work.
Every time. Fucking fair enough.
Alright, good luck. Only those slash ones. You can't get him down from there, there's only one here.
Yeah, I noticed. I got trouble.
You're gonna have to get him over to that right one.
It's going well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, bud, that way.
Mm-hmm. Now you can blow him across. Sprout the water.
Yep.
I'm about to run out.
This is fine.
Alright, power slash that block real quick. Oh yeah.
This one's a maze.
Yep. I wouldn't take this one, no.
Okay.
Like.
Ah!
Yeah. Yeah, jumping them over the spikes is difficult.
Yeah. Thinking about my ink collection.
Yep. Now you had 0 or your spike.
Yep.
Like that one. Idiot old man, yeah, with third pick. No worries.
Yep.
He's not gonna recover in time. You're right there, dude! You're right there, dude!
Why quit now, sir?
You're right at the end! Yeah, you can't really use the water spells.
Oh, Lord.
You can jump up and hit bash that. There you go.
Well, not going completely the wrong way at the start is probably gonna help.
Yeah, that should help. Yeah, these mini games, I have a lot of traumatic flashbacks. Grab that money. Let's get some money for our
trauma.
pain. Yeah.
That is fine.
I definitely recommend like prioritizing like ink over health. In terms of praise upgrades, because honestly, like you have a lot of health and you never actually use like the vast majority of it.
Yep.
But there are definitely situations in which you use all of your
ink immediately.
It's kind of like, oh god, if we'd gone right when my
I know, we would have actually gotten that.
Yeah,
Ah!
we would have gotten that.
That's amazing.
Oops.
It's fine. We
All
fixed
right,
the water, but
so we got all
the city is still a little farty.
We got all the treasures first, because now it's harder to get them.
Yeah, that was what I figured. The water dragon, all the fart gas, just awful.
Just terrible.
Alright, good praise. Okay, any more that we want to do, or finish up there since it's about 4?
We can go a little bit further.
Maybe we'll like take care of some things.
Yep, we're going to the. Let's just go straight to like the north. And like go through the north gate. Go through the northern entryway. Get to the next part. It collects treasure later.
Mm-hmm. My man.
Hey, dude. Everyone's feeling a little bit cursed right now.
You know, just a touch cursed. Some light cursage.
Hey guys, how's it going?
I haven't been feeling too well. No way.
Almost like you're living in a cursed zone. How about moving?
Everybody's like, yeah, that dang water dragon again.
Yeah, of all places.
Mm-hmm. Only Queen Himiko could fix this. Whenever I see Himiko, I'm just thinking of the Cyborg 009 OVA. Wonder what her deal is. Hello, Masu. Want to protect? Ah, your martial arts, eh? Surely she couldn't have done this, right? I like that our sword is basically a chainsaw.
Yeah, it's very good. It's
A
very
holy
good sword.
chainsaw.
It's a very good sword.
See Miss Rao? Maybe?
Yeah, probably, right? You story related? Then yeah, probably.
So lucky to have someone like Miss Rao to lead us.
I'm sure she's not evil.
There for all of us, cats and dogs included.
I'm sure she's good and great.
Alright, well, let's go across the bridge ahead.
Here we go.
Hell, because it's a really big building.
Very big building.
I didn't vote for her.
Yeah, you can't trust queens. Absolutely not. They weren't elected.
Aristocratic quarter.
Ugh.
The aristocrats. Seems like they might have pulled up their gates. Hello, Benki. Benki the fisherman monk is 1,000th another Gilgamesh.
Yeah, we met another Gilgamesh.
This city is just flush with Gilgamesh.
You're not getting my sword, Benki.
Traveled far and wide, challenging master swordsman.
Do you challenge wolves?
I just need one more sword. I could order it from QVC, but where's the fun in that? Ah, legendary to Seon City, a living sword in the depths of Lake Biwa.
Ooh, I love a living sword.
Have I heard it? Living sword swims freely in these waters.
As swords do.
The bridge is very special. Can make it passable. Ah, so you're also the bridge guard.
Yeah, we're gonna have to help him get his living sword.
I could open the bridge for you, but I really need this sword. It's very important, actually. True battle with the living sword.
you and I were talking a little bit before the stream about how I don't think there is a single good fishing minigame in any game ever. I think that every fishing minigame in every game is either bad or meh.
Mm-hmm.
Completely out of nowhere. So we're talking about fishing minigames. Are you ready?
The blinding snow, I just bought it.
Are you ready to fish?
I love fishing. It's my favorite activity in the world. Yeah, go for it. I am a dog, I can't fish. I have never fished before. But it's basically the same as sorting. For about 2 seconds, if that.
So, you know, I think the thing about the fishing minigame in this game is it's actually fine.
Yeah.
Except if you're doing completionist. If you're doing completionist and you have to catch the hardest
this
fish,
idiot's never going to let us go across the bridge.
it sucks. I wouldn't even say fishing games are good when they're simple. I would say they're fine when they're simple. Like, Three Houses fishing minigame isn't good. It's fine. It's not offensive. It doesn't annoy me doing it. I can do it for a couple hours and not feel too bad about it. It's fine.
I'm supposed to draw a line to the fish? What?
Fish, 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 more fish for sale. Oh, I cooked a fish.
I have to remember all the bits.
You bring up FF14. I definitely played FF14's fishing, but I don't remember it, so that doesn't bode well. I think the thing is, like, a lot of games like Okami and like Stardew Valley make fishing too complicated and annoying and awful. Like, at this level, this fishing minigame is fine.
I'll kill a fish.
At the hardest levels, it sucks complete ass. We will never experience it on stream.
Yes, Ethan, we know.
Yeah, that's a sword.
I love that fish.
Man, I hate the fishing more than the wall bros. I can cheese the wall bros. You cannot cheese the fishing. Yeah, see, like, this is where it's starting to get really annoying when they, like, flip constantly. And the hardest fish in the game are constantly flipping sides. They're so hard to catch. And of course, they're really rare, so when you, like, fuck up catching it, and then you have to, like, find it again. Sucks.
Cutlass fish, the
Cutlass
living
fish.
sword.
Woo, fuck them up.
I will absolutely hit someone with this fish.
Yeah, you will. Really wants to smack a bro with a fish. This is a fucking good fish.
So that's the living sword? That's it?
Oh no, it's garbage, it's awful!
It was a pretty big cutlass fish. That is true.
It's not a sword!
It is a bit weird we got an ocean fish in this lake. Oh, and then Benke's like, fuck you!
It's not a sword! I only want swords!
I know how to use a sword. Ah. Just had to drop that ass to make the bridge work.
Thanks, buddy.
We got a real close-up here. Oh no, he's into fishing now. He's a fish bro.
Yeah, we kind of made him a fish bro. We may suffer the consequences of that later.
Oh boy. I thought the mist was coming from the lake. But, what's up with this palace of bad vibes?
The palace is extremely cursed.
Oh, hey there, Waka.
Hey, Waka, you thought we were done with this
Long
asshole.
time no see.
Absolutely not. Thanks for trapping us in the moon cave, you Ferochi, you jerk.
Killing an evil snake god?
Hey, buddy, we did your job for you.
Why do you keep popping up wherever we are? What are you up to?
Maybe we keep popping up wherever he is.
That is a thought.
You ever think of that? He was here first.
Excuse moi? Is he looking for something? Let me guess. We're gonna find it for you. Some prophet.
Not how profits work.
Fair enough, listen. Know where it is, it's just, I'm not gonna get it, you will. Quick and easy.
Which means I'm gonna steal it from you.
That's a bit of a stretch, isn't?
Really, do you think this guy's a bad guy?
You're only half wrong. I don't want the world, I only want your half. Seek the other world, a path to the heavens. Ah, so you're a cultist. A one-man cultist.
Uh-oh. Are we gonna have to attack and dethrone his god?
Mm-hmm. I hope so.
Wait, we're a goddess. Does that mean we have to attack and dethrone ourselves?
Uh-oh. Path concerns you too. I mean, yeah. Bark it, Waka. Yeah, the city's a bit fucked right now.
She's not a bit cursed, that's fine.
We got you all figured out.
Teeny tiny bit cursed.
You're in cahoots with Quinn. Wow, boy, Essen, you are just jumping.
Ethan isn't the smartest.
Maybe not.
Waka's like, look, shut up. I'm talking to the goddess here.
Slowly but surely killing the people of the city. I mean, I'm not sure it's his problem. It's our problem.
It's definitely our problem.
I'm not gonna lift a finger for it. Get on it.
You do it.
Alright, what's the tip?
Alright, what's the tip? Is it as bad as your prophecy?
Go through the hole in the wall.
What? Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, we got that. We got that with a hole in the wall, buddy.
Or something. I don't fucking know. Well, we had heard about small holes and a mallet, perhaps.
Yeah, perhaps.
So maybe that'll be relevant to us sooner rather than later.
Alright, let's jump the queue. We're a dog. We can jump the queue, right?
I'm a dog, no one would question it.
Yeah, sure am. Gonna jump this queue. I don't know if we're gonna do like 100% of the game. We're certainly not finishing the fishing tome. I'm not doing that again. But if you want to see it, I have a file with the full 100% fishing tome that I can show people. I'm not doing it again.
Well, ma'am's got the titties, I've noticed.
Let's talk to the man. Hello.
Thought there'd be a wolf here, of all places.
Them baps right there. Hey, Ral, what's up?
Region of Seon City, appointed by Himiko herself. Alright.
Yep. Yep.
Priestess Rao.
I wonder
wonder if she's evil.
What gave you that?
You know?
I mean, we've been talking about them. We can't really blame Ethan there. We've been talking about how stacked she is, so.
By the way, I feel like she wouldn't have known.
Ethan, that was an inside thought.
So about this mist and water dragon. Yeah, we've sensed quite a few evil forces. Amaterasu was resurrected, but we blew him up again. And everything's getting worse. Something about waves of chaos? Creepy shadowed. Yeah, we do keep mentioning that. What are you muttering about? Great slayer of the dreaded Orochi was this Awu.
Awu.
Great
Hell
Amaterasu.
yeah. I'm the sun goddess.
Wolf is sun goddess?
Hell yeah.
Town is village?
Hell yeah.
That's sort of a joint effort.
No, I mean, we did all the work. We did all the work.
I've dealt the final blow, but...
Yeah, I mean, absolutely
we did the
all the
drinking.
work. I mean, look at me. I have a big-ass sword on my back. Yeah, we are. Alright, fuck her up, I guess.
Yeah, fine powers.
I made the dog do stuff. Awoo.
Celestial Brush? How mysterious.
See, she believes us. She can't be evil. She believes us.
Yeah. Maybe this wolf. So, what's your quest about then? Alright.
Oh my goodness, Ethan, calm down.
I needed a moment to process that sentence. Oh, forget I've said everything.
Goodness.
Lost your prayer slips.
Ethan, calm down, my dude.
Probably finish up there.
Yep, sounds good.
Land of the Gods. Scroll Wandering Artist. Eh? Holy realm called the Celestial Plains, situated in the heavens, where mere mortals dwell.
We definitely need to have Abby eat Ethan again.
Clearly. Legend is ancient, no one today knows or speaks of it. However, I've been entrusted with the knowledge of this sacred place. One day I was visited by a man who wove for me a strange tale. He said to me, "The celestial plane has met its end." Well, that's not good. Related the horrors of this destruction to me at great length. I actually told him to shut the hell up, but... talk was unbelievable, but his eyes showed no reason to doubt. Only wish I had the fortitude to recount his harrowing tale here. Brush can't bear the heavy burden of that sad fate. Celestial Plane was destroyed long ago. The god's spirits, rendered homeless, still inhabit the earth. Try not to think such thoughts when I gaze up at the sky. Weird, that. Alright.
That's a pretty good stopping place.
That'll do us for now. We kind of have the next the next plot line in our quest getting going. And we gotta go bap some sense into that water god.
We sure do. War Okami on Tuesday, and now that we've entered November, and Halloween is officially over.
Finally.
It's now Sparrowvember. It's November.
Hooray!
It's Sparrow time.
Keep the tradition alive.
Yes, I've done it 3 years in a row. Gonna make it 4. Last year I played A New Beginning, the fantasy one. This year, November 14th, I'll be playing Enter the Dragonfly, which was the PS2 Spyro game that sucked enormous amounts of ass.
Some might call this the Sonic 06 of Spyro games.
It very much is. It's dire. It's terrible. It's completely awful. It killed my love of the franchise. And I'm gonna be playing it on stream Saturday, November 14th. For however many hours it takes for me to beat it. It will not go fast. It will go very slow. That Spyro Enter the Dragonfly is very slow.
Oh boy.
It's gonna be great. Join us November 14th. That'll be Spyrovember. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.
No, David Spade was last year.
David Spade was last year. David Spade was in A New Beginning, the fantasy one. This year it's... Oh, it's probably the worst Spyro game of the lot, which is saying something, honestly. So, yeah. See you guys tomorrow for Digimon. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.